Welcome back, guys, to the third episode of the Catching Up podcast. I'm
hmm
Savvy, this is Cam, and we got some
Oh.
goofs today for sure. Cam, how we
I think
feeling?
what's funny about this is people see the beginning or hear the beginning when we're recording, but they don't hear what we talk about before.
No, dude. No.
Everyone's gonna wonder what story I just heard. But
Yeah, yeah, the off-air shit, dude.
the-
Listen, there's the craziest stories are off air. I'll say
well,
that much for free.
maybe at some point the off-air stories become the on-air stories.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That
That's
I actually debated telling you what I just said on air, but then it felt a little bit too soon.
a little too much.
For my own liking, I'm not man enough to admit the story I just told, but
I don't think it's a question of being too man or too tough, right? I think I think it's an exposure thing.
yeah, yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I don't need like the thousands of random viewers we get on social
Mhm.
media to know what happened. I almost let it slip there. I almost just I almost just exposed myself right there, Cam. That would have been wild. But anywho, how we doing?
Okay. Do you want I can ask you the first one?
Dude, hit me with it.
Okay, so if animals could talk, which animal is talking the most shit about you?
Oh, that's a good one. Uh, fuck it. Frogs. I have a bad I got a bad history with frogs, dude.
Why?
When growing up, I would do some mean things to frogs. Well, two reasons. One, in my neighborhood, there was like a small little pond way back down some power lines, and we
Yeah.
had a like good group of kids growing up. We all would do like fun outdoor shit. So we'd get like a beach bucket, and we'd
Mm,
like fill them up with a good amount of frogs, and we
yeah.
we'd walk back home to my friend's house, and we'd play frog home run derby. Just terrible. Like I actually have like nightmares about the shit that went down with frogs. We would get like a piece of plywood and like hit frogs with that. It was terrible. Not good. I know.
That's not what I was expecting.
No, dude. So I know they would like hate to see me coming. They're like, this fucking piece of shit. This guy fucking sucks. Rightfully so, though. See,
That's
point one frogs.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, not good. I know. I say that story every once in a while. I used to like tell it jokingly, like expecting a laugh, and then people were like, dude, that was fucked up. And I'm like, yeah.
Really?
Now that I think about it, not good.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I know. I don't know like what other like playful one I could go with. That was just the first thing that popped in my head. Why? What do you have in mind?
Squirrels, just because I just call them like fat, like that's what I do.
There are a lot of animals you just call fat and then get away with it. I wish I went that direction with it.
There
Hindsight
used to
2020.
there used to be this really big fat deer that lived in my yard.
Deer?
Yeah, like a deer.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah, yeah. But then like, but then there's like just the one fat deer where you're like, why is that one just big?
Yeah. Yeah, that is like it was like visibly fat. You like or
It's a
just
large
fatter than
deer.
most.
It was a thicker deer than usual.
Was it muscle or just fat? Like you could tell it was
Nah, it just looked big.
damn, that's
No, because like Bambi's dad, he's muscly. Like there's some muscly deer, you
dude,
know?
those things are built. Those,
Yeah.
those things are built, man.
There's like this image of my head of Bambi's dad, but like it's not like I feel like this happened in real life. Like I have some image that I feel like I saw as a kid of some just ripped deer.
You know what
Just
I think of? You ever see the movie Open Season?
of course.
Those deer are fucking ripped.
Yeah.
When we're talking ripped deer,
Yes.
that's what those things are just fucking ready to go, man.
And they're just dicks. Like
Yes, just for Elliot like missing a
yeah,
horn or something.
yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah, yeah.
movie. Good
Yeah.
movie.
Well, I guess that poses the question though. Are they mean? Are they dicks or is Elliot just a bitch? Like is that like is which one is it?
You could argue Elliot didn't rise to the occasion if those deers weren't being dicks to him. So maybe
Okay,
he's like
okay.
A mutually benefit. It's just nature, survival of the fittest.
Yeah, but it seemed to be just kind of a cycle.
Yeah,
Because
I
at
don't
the end
know.
of the
That's
day,
yeah,
doesn't Elliot save the day, kind of?
yeah, absolutely. And he loses the other antler in the process, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good movie. We're gonna have
That's
to rewatch
crazy.
that.
Yeah. I like that. All right.
Speaking of movies, that's a good little segue into my question.
Okay.
This is a tough question.
hmm
Hit me with your top three Will Ferrell movies.
Will Ferrell. Well, speaking of Will Ferrell, he uh he runs a lot in a neighborhood that I live near,
No
actually.
shit.
I have not seen him, but that's what the rumors say.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking about the other guys literally like 2 nights ago. So I'm putting that one up there.
Have to.
Uh, I like I like the parts where have you seen it?
Yeah, what like favorite comedy movie of all time,
I
probably.
like how when Mark Wahlberg's character goes over to his house and he meets his wife.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like that. I like that. Um, and then I'm going with Anchorman 2.
Ooh,
Not the
ultimate fight
first
scene in
one.
that one.
Yes, yeah. Not the first one, the second one. The second one is better,
Okay,
in my opinion.
okay, I like that. I like that take.
Yeah, I think it's funnier. I think the fight scene's better. Uh, I think, yeah, I just think overall just a better movie. Now, I think when the first one came out, it was probably great because
Mm,
there's nothing like it. But then the second one, I think, just was elevated.
I like that.
And then, okay, my third one, I gotta go with Elf.
It's the most iconic.
Yeah,
It's probably a staple.
yeah. Like, I gotta go with that. And I heard that you know how there's the part where he first gets to New York and there's just shots of him running around New York.
Mm,
Apparently that was just him and the cameraman just going around just random places, just not planned or anything, and
that's
just
awesome.
like homeboy was eating the gum like actually off the wall and stuff.
What a crazy times that was for filmmaking. That's sick.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
What are yours?
I don't know. Other guys, 1,000%. And then, dude, I flip flop because like Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights is a fucking great movie.
You know, I don't like that one.
You're not a fan of it?
No, I actually don't.
Maybe the film not as much, but it is incredibly quotable.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You get a lot of quotes on there, but that's I still think that's a great movie. Dude, The Campaign is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love The Campaign. Kicking and Screaming.
Oh yeah, kicking and screaming.
Kicking and Screaming's probably top three for me. And then, I mean, Blades of Glory is also super funny.
Yeah.
Like Daddy, he's got such a
Daddy's
great
home. Yeah.
catalog of movies, dude. Like true, dude. What's the school one? Fuck, what's it called? When they're all like him and his older buddies are all like older and they start like a frat. Old School. It's called Old
I've
School.
never seen Old School.
That's a funny movie as well. But no,
Okay.
I'd go other guys. I'd go Kicking and Screaming, and then probably Elf. Elf is
Yeah.
like yeah, because Elf
Just
feels like
the classic.
yeah, it feels like the staple of I don't know, not really his beginning, but what really broke him through.
Kicking and screaming. I forgot about that.
I want to go as a Beyond song for Halloween next year.
Yeah. That's with Mike Ditka, right?
Yep, indeed it is.
I like that.
That's a good
Okay.
one. That's yeah, those are both some good top threes.
Um, okay, you ready? You ready for this one?
Hit me with it.
So I feel like we've all, no matter how likable or cool, you and I are just some just top tier guys, right?
Sure,
But
sure.
but we've definitely got there's probably some people out there who don't like us,
Hmm.
right? Um, but there's probably some people out there that we don't like, right?
Yep.
And there's probably some people who don't like us that we also don't like them back, right?
Absolutely.
So if you were a ghost and you were haunting that person, what would you do to them? What bit would you run on them?
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Interesting. So is it someone that I don't like that dislikes me back, or is it someone that I dislike for no reason?
Either way.
Either way. I think I'm going something like constantly like forgetting important things, like
Okay.
misplacing car keys,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so like shit that like small shit that has a bigger impact. Because you don't
Yeah,
know
make
where
it
your car
rain.
keys are. You have to get somewhere. You're
Yeah.
fucked, dude. You're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
I'd go that like you're losing credit cards like crazy, so you gotta
yeah.
keep calling to cancel them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 1,000 because that's like such a minor. That
Yeah.
affects other people too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's their fault.
right. It's you have no one to blame but yourself, but it
That's
affects so many other people.
so you're not making it known that there's a ghost in their house.
I honestly feel it would drive him crazier, like not knowing that.
Yeah.
And then you in the ghost just get the kick of being like, dude, we're fucking with this guy, and
Yeah.
he's got no idea. He's got no idea where the reason why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that stuff because you can kind of like you're really messing with them. Like
Yes.
that's funny.
That is a fun. I've never thought about that before. Are you a big like revenge guy, or are you like let bygones
Um,
be bygones?
yeah, I'm not necessarily too big of a revenge guy. I'm not a revenge guy, actually.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think there's ever really been a time where I've gotten revenge on someone. Have you?
No, I it's revenge is like a medieval times thing, I feel.
Yeah.
Like oh you killed my swine, I must burn your hay or some shit like that.
Yeah. I trying to think. I feel like I've heard of some like petty revenges people have gotten into.
Hmm.
Um, but like no, I've never really done.
I feel like I'm at the age where like if I don't fuck with you, like I just let it known that I don't fuck with you. Because
Yeah.
that's a pet peeve of mine. Like someone not fucking with someone and then like acting like they're cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't like if you don't like someone, like who gives a fuck? Like
You
we're all adult enough to not like people. Just like don't associate with them. Like life is so easy to not associate
yeah.
that you don't want to.
Do you know people who do that still or like or do you I feel like those people will always be around, but like do you run into them as frequently as I feel like in the past you would?
No, not as much. Because I
Yeah.
mean, we're all adults now. Like shit you would be petty about, like you're not really as petty about anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like, which is good. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't really see people like being like that fake, really. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess yeah, not as
All
much as in my head it happens, but yeah, I don't know.
right.
That was a good one. It's a good question. I like that. The
Good.
ghost haunting.
Yeah.
All right, this let me hit you with oh I got okay. Favorite video game of all time. And I'm not talking like Xbox. Like it could be like on a iPad or like
Okay.
iPhone or something
Wow.
like that. Like a video game of any sorts.
Okay.
Arcade, whatever.
Well, I know my answer for sure.
Okay.
Um, but can I give a couple honorable mentions?
Dude, there's way too many to not give
Yeah.
honorable mentions.
I'm going with so these are just some these aren't this isn't the number one, but if I'm going you said iPad, Jetpack Joyride came
One of
up.
the first ones that came to mind. So
Yeah.
good, dude. So
Yeah.
good.
Lil JP Joyride. Doodle Jump. It's one of my OGs. So fun fact. So when I first got an iPod Touch, that was the first game I ever downloaded.
Doodle
Right?
Jump?
Doodle Jump.
Mm.
Insane. And I still play it. Right?
You
Like
still play it?
I got it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do it. Um, and then if we're going, so if we're kind of branching out a little bit. I was never too much like into Xbox. There were or like PlayStation, but there were definitely a couple games on it that I would play at sleepovers. Like Halo Reach would always pop up. There'd
Mm-hmm.
be Call of Duties that would pop up. But I was big in the GameCube scene, right? So
Ooh, okay.
so I was playing like Lego Star Wars a lot. I was playing some Mario Kart Double Dash. I had a first person shooter Bionicles game. Like
That's a thing. That's sick.
yeah.
Damn.
Which was insane. Um, so I like those, but I'm my favorite. I feel like you might know, you might think I'm about to say this, but I'm going Guitar Hero.
I didn't think you were going to say that at all, but that's such a good. That's damn. That's a really fucking good one, dude.
Because I think for Guitar Hero, one, it's fun, but two, I feel like I was always pretty bad at like a lot of video games, but Guitar Hero was like the first one that I was like the best in the room at.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I like it so much.
Did you play like as the guitar, like not bass
I
or
would do guitar.
yeah, the guitar, dude? Hell yeah, man. Do you remember favorite song from Guitar Hero?
It's always kind of been doing Hotel California.
Mm.
And then I kind of would do all the songs on Expert. And then I got
You got up to expert?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Holy shit,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And then I got Rock Band, which had Freebird on it. So that's been the one that I haven't gotten 100% on yet, but I'm trying to get there
On expert?
on Expert.
Dude, that's gross. That's nasty. I that's incredible. I was lingering in the hard, medium to hard.
Oh, really?
So expert is like
Well,
mind blowing to me.
there's a couple moments in my life that I'm waiting for, and one of them is just I just need to be at one party, right? Where like I want like a packed house party, right?
Mhm.
Where they're, like one of those, right? Where
Yep.
Guitar Hero gets brought out, like I just
You need to like Gatsby that, like make a function just so you can
just
do
for
that
that, I'm
shit.
like, where'd this come from,
I guarantee you it would be a hit. Everyone would love it.
Yeah, you think so?
Dude, for a fact, I promise you. There's no way, like that's on God, that would go insane.
Yeah,
But
I'm waiting.
here's the thing too, like if it's a party, people are gonna be drunk, and if you do expert and like rip a like a 90 percenter, no one's
Yeah,
gonna know. No
no
one's
one will
gonna know
know.
because it's still gonna look great and it's still
Yeah.
gonna sound good.
And I feel like doing a song like Hotel California, like that's always like a popular one.
Because the people get into that.
Yeah. Because that's a good sing along one.
Great sing along one. Yeah, Guitar Hero. Great answer.
Are you doing Jetpack Joyride? What would
No,
you?
I don't know. It's so weird. Like you kind of got to look at it from like an error standpoint, and like you got to think about which one transcends multiple eras.
Yeah.
Like Balloon Tower Defense 5 was huge for me, like on the
Yeah.
iPad. I was good at that one. And then like in the arcade, I always like the Terminator, like you shoot with the gun or
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. But then like on a console is Fortnite. And like
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
got the most out of Fortnite for the longest amount of time. So I feel
Yeah.
like for me it has to be that one.
Okay. I mean, Fortnite. Fortnite. I completely even forgot. I loved playing Fortnite, even though it's kind of like a meme.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
but
I love.
what Fortnite is now isn't what it was for a solid 7 years straight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was big in it during the it's 2017 2018 run,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was always a good one. The Terminator, that's a deep pull.
I always see that still. I'll rip a Dave and Buster's every once in a while, and
Really?
my eyes will catch that one. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna stand by that machine for the next 50 minutes.
They have a Jurassic Park version of that.
Dude, like, oh, when you're sitting down,
Yeah.
love Star. They used to have a Star Wars one too, but I haven't seen that in
Oh, I haven't
ages.
done that one.
You could like fly different types of ships.
Really?
Yeah, but I haven't seen that in quite some time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've never been to a Dave and Buster's.
Dude, you got to rip a Buster's.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you go? Which one is it?
There's one in Providence that I've been to a couple of times in the past, like 3 years or so. Dude, as an adult, it's fun. Like the drinks are cheap. It's a
Okay.
great like venue to watch sport games because there's like a million massive TVs,
Okay.
and it's just so many fun games there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more adults there than you'd think too. Like it's not like if you go later too, like if you go like 9 p.m. or some shit like that.
You're meeting some new friends.
No, it's dog eat dog world. Everyone's fighting for the same things, dude. You literally
Everyone
gotta
wants to
push
play
stuff.
Terminator.
They have Guitar Hero there, and I stood
Really?
next to it for like 30. Some asshole kid was like, he kept playing a song like after we played a song. It's like, dude, we gotta
Yeah, come on.
come on, like share the love, my friend.
Share it.
Yeah, yeah, Guitar Hero, great answer. I like that.
All right.
I like that.
Um, so so you're a guy that people go towards. You're a good host, you're a reliable guy, you're everyone in the room wants to be around you, right?
Dude, you're buttering me up with these questions. I love it,
little
dude. I
little
love it.
glaze session. Um, but all that being said, what is one thing that someone, it could be an object, it could be a concept that someone should not trust you with?
Hmm. Interesting. That's a good one. Um. Oh, fuck. That's a really good one. I'm trying to give you a good, like an in-depth answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, instead of just dead air, I'm gonna walk through what I'm thinking. It's not like timing. I'm pretty good about timing.
Yeah, there's some people just
I'm pretty good about, oh, fuck. I don't know. This is tough. I'm like completely drawing a blank.
would you want to do an audible and change questions, or do you want to
No, this is such a good question. I'm just struggling to find what's something that they should not count on me for. Huh.
you could also change it and say what is something they can always count on you for?
Damn. Maybe I'll answer the second one and that'll stir something loose for the first one.
Yeah.
That the first is a great question though. I just don't think I've ever thought about that,
Yeah.
oddly enough.
I don't have an answer for myself either.
Yeah. The second one I'd say music. I take
Okay.
pride in having a good aux. So if
Yeah.
you're coming to my function, you gotta
Are
you gotta
you
be yeah.
you're the one on Ox?
Majority of the time, yeah.
Okay.
I weasel my way in there.
Are
If
you a
if I if
nervous?
I show up somewhere and someone's on aux and they're doing good, then I'll just let them cook,
Let him do it.
have it. Like I never really feel the need to like show up somewhere and be like, oh, I need to be on aux. Like I don't care
Are
that much,
you
but
are you a nervous Ox guy?
confident,
No.
confident, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Wh-
absolutely.
what song do you always do you have any go-tos that always hit?
I got a couple good ones. Let It Rock by I think it's like Kevin Rudolph. Where's that?
Okay.
Cause when I arrive,
Okay.
that one that I like a lot.
That is a good one. I guess I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, Let It Rock. I think
Yeah.
yeah, Lil Wayne features in that too. Let me see. Then I'll do Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
That's usually a pretty good one
Yeah,
regarding
I
the
feel like
function.
more and more I'm noticing at like functions, if you play songs from the 70s or 80s or 90s, they're gonna hit more than if you play like a mumble rap song from right now.
Dude, the mumble rap songs for right now, for the majority, suck.
Yeah.
Even like rap from a decade or two ago is like far superior to this shit.
Yeah, and then you go to that one. You ever been to some parties with some weak ox? And it's
Nothing kills the vibes more than just a weak ox, dude.
yeah, just
Brutally, it's
no,
terrible.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was at this bar. This is actually a couple months ago at this point, but every song was hitting. Just and there's nothing better, you
Nothing
know.
better.
And everyone's liking it, you know.
Right. Absolutely. But yeah, yeah, that's such a good point, dude. Because here's the thing with Aux too, like you got to play to the crowd.
Yeah.
Like you can't just play the songs that you always like, because then that
Hmm.
might not be
Yeah.
appealing. You're like, oh, and you got to get some nostalgia in there too. Be like,
Oh
fuck, that
yeah.
was so good. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy though that now there's songs that I hear from like freshman, sophomore year of college that I consider nostalgic.
Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Like Tones and I think that's what they're called. There are a couple songs by that we were living on in college, but like,
Was that like Dance Monkey?
yeah, yeah. I think that is Dance Monkey. Yeah, I think that's them. Like Never Seen the Rain. That's them. But yeah, I can't picture myself like queuing that up now. But if I hear it, I'm like, damn, that brings me
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
I know. Sorry to hijack your question a little bit there.
No, that's okay.
That was good though. I will recall that next time we have a
We'll revisit
podcast,
it.
and then I'll have a good answer for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. All right, let me hit you with the final question here.
Yeah.
Tell me about a time you fumbled the bag.
Is this related to like
Any facet of life. Could be about a
okay.
girl, could be about a job, could be about a conversation, anything.
Mm, okay. Yeah. I feel like there's a decent amount of fumbles that happen where I'm like, oh man.
Just going through the fumbles.
Yeah, go through the vault. Well, there's nothing worse than fumbling you uh when it's something you truly are like wanting to do, you know?
Mm,
And then you have to come out of there uh just not successful.
yeah.
Um okay, let's think for a second here. Um well, one of my craziest I think my original fumble I ever had as a child was that still get brought up is I remember you never forget your first time you dropped the popcorn, right? You never forget that. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's an early an early stage one of, man, I didn't like how that felt. Let's not make any sort of other fumbles. And then here I am.
Do you remember the movie you were going to see?
No, it was at a circus, actually. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think I've been to a circus since.
Naturally, I wouldn't either, dude. That's crazy.
Um, Man, okay. I'm thinking. I've definitely ah man. That is a good finale question.
It's tough, dude. It's a tough one.
What do you have one that comes to your mind?
No, no, there's so many bags that I've fumbled in life, man. I'm trying to think. I can tell you the most recent one.
Yeah.
It was from over the summer. It was the 4th of July actually, and we're at a bar, and it's a cool story to get into that story. My friend's younger brother, he's like a bouncer at this like really big bar on Cape, and
Yeah.
like you got to show up at 6 to wait in the line for 30 minutes to get in on the 4th. Like it's that crazy
Wow.
to pay like a $30 cover. But
Yeah.
we're like, oh no, we're getting in there for free. We're not waiting in line. It's gonna be great. So we're pre-gaming, big group of us, like 10, 12 of us. We have to convoy over there. We have to take two cars to get there.
Yeah, so it's a group.
It's 7:30, and by the looks of the line, it's an hour and a half to get in. And the
Yeah.
cover is already like $25, and it's only 7:30, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And anyways, we make eye contact with his brother. Shouts out Bennett. And he hits us with one of these, like, and we follow him like around out back, and you just see this whole, we pass an entire line, like hundreds of people
Yeah.
waiting to get in, walk around back, stamped, all 12 of us, no cover charge, didn't have to wait more than 2 minutes, and
Yeah.
like felt like the man. But anyways, we're there, live music, great time. We're drinking. I'm very banged up, very drunk, and I'm talking to this girl while we're waiting for the Uber, right? And I called
Mhm.
the Uber on my phone, and we're chatting or whatever, and then I
You
go,
met her there.
"What?"
You met her there?
Met her there. No, yeah, met
Okay.
her there, and very beautiful, very pretty. All my friends are like huddled together, like a little bit of ways, like waiting for the Uber, and I'm like, "Oh, this girl seems cool. I'm gonna ask for a number." I asked for a number. She's like, "Yeah, like let me get like, where's your phone?" Fuck, where is my phone? I didn't know where my phone was. And I was like, fuck, that's kind of important, isn't it? She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we should find that. And I was like, yeah. And she's got her flashlight on. She's like, we're on grass. So she's like shining down on the
Yeah.
grass to see if it's in there. I'm checking all my pockets and shit. My buddy Kyle comes up. He's like, yo, dude, Sabby, the Uber's here. Fuck, I gotta find my phone, dude. He's like, you gave me your phone to tell you when
No
the Uber was
way.
getting here. And I was like, oh my God, that's so stupid. And I like look at her. I was like, damn, sorry about that. And she's like, no, you're good, like laughing. And I'm like, all right, well, you got to come back here this summer and we'll meet again. And then I'll get your number. Um, because I don't have my, like, my buddy has my phone.
Yeah.
She's like, can't you just put your number in my phone? And I was like, no, no, no. Like next time I see you, I'll give you my number and it'll be good. And she's like okay. And I'm like, all right, I gotta go. Bye. Good to see you. And I race to the Uber and I get in the car and I tell my buddies that, and they're like, you have to be the dumbest motherfucker ever, dude. That is crazy. And oh, I
Is that one that you still think of and you're still like, ah, like
yeah, big time, dude. Big
you haven't
time.
seen her since?
Never. I'll never see that girl again. She was like from New Jersey.
Oh, really? Well, you don't have to say it, but you remember her name?
Yeah, I think it was Haley or Kaylee
Haley.
of that. I don't. Yeah, something like that. It was a Ailey,
Maybe
Bailey.
you'll see her again.
That would be cool. Hopefully, dude. Maybe she's a fan of the pod. One day we'll meet again. She'll be binge watching our episodes and be
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's one that I fumbled the bag probably the most recently.
one that made me think of, not as intense of that, but you know Spoke well, right?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately. Um, I there you know how that line can get really long?
Mm,
I've there was one time I was standing in the line. This because your line story made me think of that. I think it was over the summer of like before senior year of college, and I remember the line was so long, and you can be waiting in that line
mm.
for hours for like a bar that's like kind of like
Just to like stand shoulder to
yeah
shoulder with people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember standing in it for like 2 hours and made some good distance in it, but like I was like I feel like there's got to be like another way in. So so I left the line to uh to try and find another door, and there wasn't really any other option or anything. And then when I came back, the group was towards the front of the line, but they wouldn't let me cut, like the bouncers wouldn't let me cut back in. It's one of those.
It's like a dagger to the heart.
Yeah.
Man.
And
Oh,
it's
that's
like, why
brutal.
did I just do that?
Oh, that's such a high risk, high reward sort of thing right there, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough.
I think last time I was at Spoke, you were also in Amherst, but you didn't make it to Spoke.
No, we went somewhere else instead. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I think we did some like house parties that night. But yeah, what a time that was, dude.
Yeah.
Like, bumping into you in a sea of tens of thousands of people in a small, I don't know if Amherst is small, but in little Amherst out in Western Mass on a
Yeah,
Saturday
I know. Shout out
morning.
to Amherst. Neither of us went there, but
Barely able to walk at 11 in the morning, dude. Decked out in green gear.
I think I got COVID that day.
I think everyone got COVID
Yeah,
that day. I
yeah.
think
That's
everyone got
not special.
massive super spreader event right there, dude. That was crazy though. That I don't regret going to Roger, but then there's times like that, and I'll go to a big school, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I went to a big school.
Does that make it more like going having those moments more memorable though?
Yeah, that's a very good point. That is a very good point. But I also wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go to Roger.
Yeah. There's
Like
no
I
wrong
don't think I would be a good person if I went to a big school like that, dude. I don't know. That thing's crazy, man.
I like your boat.
Yeah, it was my grandfather's little sailboat.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like his sailboat, but it was like his
Yeah.
little sailboat from his house, and now I
But
have.
that's got some years on it.
Yeah, it's seen some days. I got this little golf picture frame.
Oh, that's fun.
My golf buddies. Yeah, my grandfather has one of him and his golf friends. So then I kind of stole the idea of that too.
Put it next to the boat.
Yeah, put it next to the boat. But yeah, dude, this was a good episode
That
right
was a good
here. It was
one.
it was good to get back in the studio for
I
sure.
know. I feel like uh I feel like there's some that are getting a little more edgier now these days.
Oh,
Uh,
episodes?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's fun now. It's good to hit the stew. It's good to be here with you,
it
Cam.
is good. It
I
is
know.
good. It's fun. We'll have to I think we get to we let's do like 5 episodes and then maybe on the sixth get a guest on.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Dude, even if you're just like, if I'm busy and you're not, and you're like, hey, me and my buddy are gonna record an episode, content. We gotta push content. I'm good with whatever. We gotta bring on whoever. Spread
Bring it on.
spread the
I got
brand.
some buddies who'll do it.
I know. There's this guy who's coming up. His name's like Evan. He's like kind of like a streamer. And I was like, fuck, I should reach out to him. He's a cool guy. He does
Yeah.
this thing called like stuff that rules.
Okay.
He's like, hey guys, happy Thursday. Like, here's like three things that rule. And he's like, oh, like stretching your legs after a long car ride.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He says
Dude,
shit
when
like
I got
that.
off when I clocked a 12-hour flight on Sunday
Hmm.
and I was window seated, right? And there was a couple next to me. They were cool, but we didn't really talk to each other. But I just got a vibe from them. They didn't like me, like, just for some reason.
Okay.
But when I didn't get up once this whole 12-hour flight. And when I stood up, I thought it was the weirdest mix of like the best feeling but the worst feeling. Like it felt so good,
You didn't
but
get up
then
once for 12 hours?
no.
Wow, that's
They didn't
impressive.
either. Like they sat there too, just a row of psychopaths. I don't know if you've been to row 40 on the British Airways flight, you know? That
Yeah,
got
that
some
so was it like
psychos.
a who's gonna move first situation? Like, did you intend on getting up at some point? But
It
they
wasn't
didn't?
like I did or didn't. It was
Yeah.
just kind of, but then once you get like 2 hours left, I'm like, ah, what's the point? You know, like
Yeah,
I
sure.
just did 10, you know?
Man, what a stretch that must have been, man.
Yeah.
That had to
Well,
have felt good.
we're about to run out of time on here.
I know.
You want to sign us off this one?
That's it for episode 3, guys. Love you guys.
We'll see you next time.